So guys, how you doing? I thought I'd just do a quick one around garden and show you a couple of bits and pieces that's going on. The sun's come out at last. But sweet peas, I've got a few flowers on. Let me turn you around. So these are coming in. There's several different colours. Some pink ones over here. And I'm really pleased with them. Hopefully they'll put loads of flowers out, and I'm quite amazed at the smell on them. That volunteer sunflower's getting up there. I did make some blinds, as you probably saw. I'll show you inside of the greenhouse as well, but I just thought I'd show you them. I'll be saving seeds. Oh, I'll just mention Spodomatic again. I'm going to probably take some out as soon as we need some spuds. That's that straw, look. As soon as we need some spuds, I'll take some out because they're getting lumpy. I'll take one of each and we'll sort of compare them and see what they look like. I mean, some of them only just coming into flower, so they'll probably stand a bit longer anyway. I put two towels down, didn't I? Yeah. All them carrots come up there. Carrots have come out from round it, but not under it. But you know why? There's a mole cricket in there. See them holes? It's been round and eaten up carrots. Wonderful creature. So, you haven't seen any here for a while. And this is what we're looking at. These peppers I've picked up. They're still miles behind of what I want them to be, considering how long they've been in. Cucumbers, they're all climbing up now. I've got to tidy up. Because it rained, I've been piling stuff in here. Tomatoes, obviously nothing ripe yet. I've got to start, well, I've got to get in there and take all the lower leaves off. And I'm leaving them to bush this year, just because I can. They look like they're not getting enough water. Only just because of heat. No, they're pretty dry then. Put the timer on a little bit longer. I've got a couple of cucumbers showing at the bottom there. They'll be ready soon. They don't get very much bigger than that. They're short ones. I can't remember the name again. And these are the long ones. But mixed results. Got a few other stuff here. There's some dianthus. And these need all pricking out to move on. I've got some more basil going on here, among other things. And another planting of lettuce, because my lettuce will be going to seed soon. Calendula. I managed to tidy that bed up. It needed it. Now, strange thing with onions. These have seemed to have gone over. Now, I don't know whether it's because dogs have walked through them, or because they're going over, or because they're going over early because of white rot. I'm hoping it's not white rot. But the reason that it's worrying me is because they've all gone over and they haven't gone over. You see the thing, you see what I'm saying? So we'll see on that. Courgettes. Just a load of picking and some head salad. They're the fennel that I put in last week. They're the broccoli, and then there's some cauliflowers as well at the end of that, or vice versa on them. I've had a little fettle under these as well. These are well in flower, and these are gonna all come out at once due to being in ground. Although I'm feeling a tunnel there, so we'll see what the vole has done to them. Swiss chard, loving it. Had a few good harvests off of that. These red cabbage don't seem to be doing much of a heading up. I've got some more planted, but they're only tiny. I don't know whether I'll get out from them. That's another courgette, as I got two for price of one. This bed's got to come out. This will be planted up again with well, whatever I've got, including the cabbages and stuff that are in, and the salad and whatever else I've got in there. Second planting of beets, first planting of beets. These are ready to the extent where we can start picking bigger ones out. Being slacked on weeding just due to the fact that it's been that wet. But I'm sure there are some that are ready in there. Probably see if I pull that weeds out, but not the beets. Yeah, there you go. Pongo beans, they're starting to flower, so hopefully we'll have some beans on soon. Climbing beans I've got up there. There's some French and runners on there. Well, French beans, the Trailer Tears. I did leave one of them pumpkins in there. Don't know how well that's going to go. Might end up taking that out. Carrots are coming on slowly at first planting. But again, it will late, so. And they could do with thinning of that end and filling in there. I've just been using the rest of these greens just for quail and chickens. And when this bed comes out, it'll give a potato that's volunteered in there a bit longer. Look, catastrophic failure with me cauliflowers again. This just started a little head and then went pop. So not fantastic. And the rest of the potatoes in buckets are all down here, which seem to be doing all right, you know. A couple of these ones that I planted, the Boris Johnson potato, have started to come. In fact, that one started to come as well. That's the only no-show so far. I hate this stuff. And the ground cabbages getting a little bit chewed on. The loopers are about now. But that could be slubs as well on that one. But they're ready, some of them, so we need to be taking some of them. And the corn, the first planting, which I got 2 corn from, out of a full bed. And the second planting, what I started inside and transplanted them. And another volunteer sunflower. Thought I may as well leave him as the corn is so pathetic. That's about it. Oh, I've just been making sawdust in workshop. Just made myself a new table saw table. I'll give a quick look at that before I go. And I just made that out of some bits and pieces what I had left. Reason being is sawdust. That's come out from underneath that saw. I put a drawer in it for catching sawdust, so sawdust will drop straight down into that. I might end up putting a hole on the side for the shop vac to go into and connect it direct up to the outfeed from the blade, because that's separate to what extra drops in there. I've got to raise that table slightly. I've made this a little bit taller because it allows me to put jigs and stuff underneath and have plenty of drawer space for sawdust, because doing them lamps them little lamps, if you imagine that going on too long, half of that would be sawdust. If I cut that into strips for the lamps, because in fact more than half of that is waste, due to the fact that you're working on a width of your blade. So for every width blade you've got, you're losing a width of the blade, and then any other trimmings and whatever else. So I needed a better way, and all this cedar will be made into lamps. Hey chickens! Hello! So, I'll leave you to it. It's lovely and sunny now, to the point that I'm sweating. So if you like chickens, gardens and workshops, give us a thumbs up. And if you don't, give us a thumbs down. But leave us a comment all the same. It's nice to be nice.